The countdown to February 1 has boxing fans buzzing as two powerhouse fighters, David Benavidez and David Morrell, prepare to go head-to-head in a highly anticipated showdown at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This isn't just a battle of fists. It's a clash of pride, legacy, and survival in the brutal world of light heavyweight boxing. Benavidez, famously known as the Mexican Monster, is stepping into unfamiliar territory, facing doubts about whether his relentless volume punching style can hold up in a division known for its heavy hitters and elite technicians. On the other side, Morrell, a Cuban sensation with explosive power and technical brilliance, is out to prove he's the next big thing in the 175-pound weight class. With rumors swirling about Benavidez's reluctance to face Morrell in the past, and both fighters having everything to lose and gain, the stakes couldn't be higher. Is this the moment Morrell rises to the top, or will Benavidez silence his critics with a career-defining performance? Get ready for fireworks as these two warriors collide in what promises to be a night of unforgettable boxing drama. David Benavidez is gearing up for a career-defining clash against WB, a regular light heavyweight champion David Morrell, on February 1 at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. This fight carries immense weight for both fighters, but the stakes are particularly high for Benavidez. While he enters the ring as a slight favorite, many experts question whether he has what it takes to thrive at 175 pounds. Both men recently transitioned to the light heavyweight division, but Morrell's debut against Radovoji Kalajdzic in August showed he's perfectly suited for the weight class. His power, speed, and overall dominance left fans impressed. On the other hand, Benavidez's recent performances have raised doubts about his ability to adapt. For the Mexican Monster, a loss to Morrell could mark the beginning of a steep decline in his career, especially with more dangerous challengers like Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol waiting in the wings. Criticism of Benavidez's suitability for the light heavyweight division has been growing louder. Observers point to his physical disadvantages, such as a less muscular upper body and a head that presents a clear target for precision strikers like Morrell. These attributes, combined with his reliance on volume punching rather than knockout power or tight defense, make his style seem less effective in this power-driven division. His fight against Alexander Gvozdyk in June only added to the skepticism. While Benavidez managed to eke out a victory, his lack of power and noticeable fatigue midway through the bout revealed vulnerabilities that will be harder to mask against elite competition. With his former weight class of 168 pounds no longer an option due to outgrowing the division, Benavidez faces a crucial moment in his career. He must either prove he belongs at 175 or risk fading from relevance. For David Morrell, this fight is an opportunity to solidify himself as a top contender in the light heavyweight division. The Cuban fighter possesses a unique combination of size, speed, technical skill, and raw power that makes him a dangerous opponent for anyone at 175 pounds. Morrell has been pushing for a fight with Benavidez for the past 2 years, but many believe Benavidez avoided the matchup, fueling speculation that he feared the challenge. Now, with no other pathway to high-profile bouts or massive paydays, Benavidez has been forced to face Morrell. The stakes are clear. If Benavidez wants a shot at a potential light heavyweight title fight or a lucrative matchup against Canelo Alvarez, he must first overcome this formidable obstacle. Morrell, however, seems poised to deliver a performance that could derail Benavidez's aspirations and elevate his own standing in the division. The clash between these two fighters has all the makings of a turning point for the light heavyweight division. Morrell's power and technical edge, combined with his mobility, make him a legitimate threat to Benavidez's dominance. Meanwhile, Benavidez's confidence remains unshaken as he vows to bring his best to the ring, even though fans and analysts are increasingly skeptical about his chances. Should Morrell emerge victorious, it would send shockwaves through the boxing world and likely end any dreams Benavidez has of becoming a major force at 175 pounds. Conversely, a win for Benavidez would silence his doubters and set the stage for even bigger fights ahead. This bout is more than just a fight. It's a battle for legacy, pride, and survival in one of boxing's most competitive weight classes. The outcome will not only impact these two fighters, but could also reshape the future of the light heavyweight division. The February 1's clash between David Benavidez and David Morrell is more than just a fight. It's a battle of styles and identities. Benavidez, often nicknamed the Mexican Monster, is known for his aggressive volume punching style, which overwhelmed his opponents at 168 pounds. However, critics argue that this approach might not translate well to the light heavyweight division, where power, physical durability, and technical precision are more critical. Benavidez's previous fight against Alexander Gvozdyk exposed cracks in his game. His punches lacked impact, and he struggled with endurance as the fight progressed. Against a heavy hitter like Morrell, who thrives on punishing mistakes, Benavidez's vulnerabilities could prove costly. This fight will be a litmus test for whether Benavidez can adapt or if he's reached his ceiling in the sport. On the other side, David Morrell enters this bout as a fighter on the rise. While he may not yet have the star power of Benavidez, his skill set speaks volumes. Morrell's ability to blend raw power with refined boxing technique has made him a standout talent in the division. His recent demolition of Radivoj Kalajdzic showcased his ability to dominate physically, while outsmarting his opponents in the ring. With a natural build for the light heavyweight division and a history of seeking challenges, Morrell approaches this fight with a mindset of seizing the moment. A victory over Benavidez would not only validate Morrell's talent, but also catapult him into the conversation as one of the division's elite fighters. The dynamics outside the ring add another layer of intrigue to this matchup. Fans have noted that Benavidez's camp seemed hesitant about taking on Morrell in the past, which has fueled rumors of apprehension. For years, Benavidez has been eyeing a massive payday against Canelo Alvarez, but taking on a dangerous opponent like Morrell now is a risky move. If Benavidez loses, it could derail his pursuit of Canelo and push him further down the rankings. Morrell, meanwhile, has everything to gain. A win over a big name like Benavidez would elevate his profile, solidify his reputation, and put him in line for high-stakes fights against the division's top names like Artur Beterbiev or Dmitry Bivol. This fight is not just about skill or strategy, it's about mental toughness and resilience. Benavidez must prove he can handle the physical and mental challenges of this new division. On the other hand, Morrell has to show he can handle the pressure of taking on a more experienced opponent with everything on the line. Both fighters have plenty to prove, and their clash at the T-Mobile Arena is shaping up to be a defining moment in their careers. For fans, it's a chance to witness the evolution of the light heavyweight division, where new stars are born and old ones are tested. Regardless of the outcome, February 1 will be a night that changes the trajectory of both fighters' legacies. As the clock ticks down to February 1, the stakes for David Benavidez and David Morrell couldn't be higher. This fight is more than just a battle for dominance. It's a defining moment for both men. For Benavidez, it's a chance to silence critics, prove his worth at light heavyweight, and reignite his path to glory. For Morrell, it's the ultimate opportunity to show the world why he's been a name to fear and secure his place among boxing's elite. The contrasting styles, the power, and the lingering doubts make this a clash that promises to deliver fireworks. Whether it's Benavidez defying expectations with grit and volume, or Morrell using his size, speed, and technique to deliver an upset, fans are in for a showdown that will leave a lasting mark on the sport. One thing is certain: when the dust settles at the T-Mobile Arena, the boxing world will be talking about this fight for years to come. Will it be Benavidez's resilience or Morrell's brilliance that defines the night? Only time will tell.